Yeah.
Okay. Hello, everyone. We are Drawn, and we're all here today to talk about the nation's largest admissions bribery scandal in a panel consisting of professionals with
Yes.
coffee
Professional college students.
who are here
College
to
students. If
share
that
their-
makes us professionals.
Yes.
I am a professional coffee drinker, though.
Okay.
Me too.
I'm not.
So, what we're discussing today is this aspect of coaching where, as early as 8th grade, there's these students of wealthy parents who are basically told what kind of classes to take, what kind of extracurriculars to take, what sports to play, to make all these decisions to make their chances of going to Ivy League schools higher. And in some cases, these parents have made a very,
Like they bribed them.
very generous donations.
Yes.
That's right. They've made very generous donations to these schools in order to increase their child's chances of getting into Yale or USC or whatever. But in other scenarios, these coaches have crossed the lines in terms of what they do to get these kids into these schools, like faking SAT, ACT scores, faking athletic records, and whatnot. So what is your opinion on that?
Well, maybe we should start out by talking about what is okay and what's not. Because, if you're faking documents that are supposed to be, legal documents or documents that have, a truth value, whether it either happened or it didn't, that's not really a moral question. It's not I'm just fudging it a little bit. I'm really good at communication instead of, it's fraud. It's a law. It's illegal.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why this is such a big deal, is because these people didn't just try to make you look better by embellishing a little bit or putting your best foot forward. They went to the point of, I'm making things up that aren't true. So when it comes to my opinion, I guess, if you have an advantage, take advantage of it until you cross into that threshold of, I'm just screwing the system and the system doesn't matter. I can be, I'm going to Photoshop my, diploma or, whatever. It's not hard to do, but.
What about simply the privilege of being able to pay? Not necessarily for someone to falsify your records, but provide you with this life coaching or whatever makes you a better candidate or a better suited just student.
Well, I mean, when you talk about privilege, I mean, like this whole scandal is around celebrity. Well, not all of them are, not all celebrities are involved, but the people that are making headlines are actresses and big name people that have a lot of money. I think in some cases, the way that our society is, you can get famous by just out of luck by creating a viral video and you are getting all this money from that, or you've really worked your way up there and whether it's the music industry or the acting industry or whatever that is. My thing is that if you have the money and you're, especially as a parent, if you're trying to provide a really, really good education for your kids, I don't see anything wrong with using the money that you have earned, depending on how you've earned it, to pay for your kids' education. My thing is, I feel like where it gets messy and muddy is when we're going to start to do things that are wrong and start to lie or hire people to change test scores or whatnot, whatever it's going on, bribing people. That's where we've crossed the line. What Stephen was saying. But my opinion is, if you're gonna cheat, be smart about it. Literally, everyone cheats. Everyone makes mistakes. If it's the same issue with, I just think of Jussie Smollett, but it's like you're stupid to think that this is not gonna get out.
And here's
people.
a check with my name on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and especially for someone that like Lori Loughlin, like you're a huge name. People know you. People know your face more than your name. So why are you thinking that, oh, well, if we just do this, no one's going to find out? Someone's going to find out about it. So my thing is, if you're going to be stupid and cheat, then at least be smart about it.
Yeah. And I think along with like the coaching for kids starting young, like people pay for like coaching for resumes to like look over your resume.
Right.
To like be a better candidate. It's kind of the same concept. There's life coaches that help you like work towards your goal in life.
Yeah.
So this is just coaching for college.
Yeah.
If they have the money and if it's hard-earned money, that it's not like
Yeah.
it's their money.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but especially for people that maybe don't have a lot of money and they're going about trying to get financial aid and working really hard. A lot of college students pay for their own tuition, and I feel like it's a slap in the face for some of those kids to see now that like this is all their hard work, and maybe for some of these people that have tried so hard to get into these Ivy League schools, and now they're finding out that their parents just paid for their kids to be in it and they didn't even have the grades or like didn't do the work equivalent.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well, and then it goes, you have to, there's levels, right? So if you're breaking the law, you're breaking the law. But there's also the side of, you know, is it fair that these people that have money, if they were to do it legally, because that's what some of these articles were talking
Yeah.
about, is like, okay, what they did was technically legal, but it still gave these people, because they had the resources, a much better opportunity, you know, than the
Yeah.
people that didn't have that. And
Yeah.
and that's the part where I'm kind of, I don't know. I don't know if it's fair for somebody who has nothing, but is an excellent athlete, an excellent student, and, you know, great personality, who can't get into these schools because he doesn't have the resources. And then you have some kid who just was born in the right place.
yeah.
Yeah, that's where I don't know. I don't know if I have the answer to that one.
Authorities said the FBI investigation, codenamed Operation Varsity Blues, uncovered a network of wealthy parents who paid thousands of dollars to a California man who boosted their children's chances of gaining entrance into elite colleges, such as Yale and Stanford, by paying people to take tests for their children, bribing test administrators to allow that to happen, and bribing college coaches to identify the applicants as athletes.
And where was that from?
This is from NBC News.
Okay. So, bribery,
Yes.
fraud,
That bad.
So this guy,
lying,
singer,
cheating,
had
pillaging.
Yeah.
he had ins among plenty of coaches and one administrator, 33 parents, including actresses Felicity Huffman and Lori Loughlin, were charged in the scheme that reaped Singer more than $25 million over the past decade. As part of Singer's illegal service, he facilitated payouts to school administrators, coaches, and SAT administrators, according to the criminal complaint.
Okay.
Which all the more goes to show you just what you said, with money you can do anything.
Yeah, but
Because it's like these are SAT and ACT administrators.
Yeah.
These are
Yeah.
the people that are making well, I don't know if they're making the test, but they're at the top of this test, you know, the people who make the tests. And they're the ones who are like, okay, we'll do this if you're going to pay us this type of money.
Yeah. What's crazy about it is it kind of simplifies into, like, the themes around it are, you know, you have this, it's not just a privilege thing, but it's like, it's a moral thing too, you know? Like, what, I don't know if I'm more upset at these celebrities and these people that are rich, or that I'm more upset at these school officials who,
Yeah.
because, you know,
Yeah.
the whole point is usually these are teachers or people that have worked as teachers, and at least the people that I want teaching my kids when I have kids is I want them to, you know, look what's best for the interest of the kids.
Right.
And I guess you could argue this is what's best for the interest of these
Right.
kids, but
Yeah.
but it's at the cost of other people who, you know, really deserve those places. So
Right.
Yeah, and it's, well, you can't forget that universities and schools like these are businesses, so like that's what they want. They
Exactly.
want more money.
Exactly. It's,
And
you think, just look at
Yeah.
some of these big companies today. I mean, it's like they're just driven by money.
Mm-hmm.
The more money they get, the more money they're gonna want.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's the same with schools.
Yeah. It's
It's,
good.
it's like the balance of education and like money and business.
Yeah.
Like, which one's more important to the school?
Right.
Yeah.
So, kind of going back to this whole story, Lori Laughlin's daughter, she has 2 daughters, and I think she's accused of paying for both of them and bribing and whatnot. But one of the daughters said that, and she's a YouTuber, and in one of her YouTube videos, she said that she like does not really care for college and class and school, but she wants to get like that college experience. Do you guys like relate with that, or?
I've always been a commuter, and I will say that's something I missed because I'm here part-time now. So I'm not on campus. I didn't have that freshman experience, of living in the dorms with all these people. I think I missed it, but at the same time, I also feel like I got things that a lot of people didn't. So I missed out and I regret it in some ways, but there's also things I know that I had to learn early on working through school. And, those lessons that I feel like I matured faster because I got married before I finished school. And like all these things that a lot of people are just going to put off and because they feel like they could just, I'm just going to hang out and be my college life.
Hey, I mean, I'll be honest with you. I have taken for granted the whole, I can wake up 10 minutes before my class and just show up to class. I don't have to worry about driving and sitting in traffic. So I confess.
I mean, I confess too, but I also basically left my life behind when I moved from Cyprus to come play college tennis and study in the US. And yeah, I do wake up 10 minutes before class sometimes, and I don't know how I get there on time or I'm late. And yes, I like to spend time with my friends and go out, have fun from time to time, but at the end of the day, I'm here to ironically get a diploma, this piece of paper that will just say, yes, I attended institution of higher education. I got a degree in journalism, whatever. But that piece of paper is going to represent so much more at the time that I get it. It's gonna represent my journey of all the things that I've learned, how I've matured as a person over my years as an undergraduate student, and just so much more than just a college experience. And I don't know if by that she means going out and partying or meeting people, or I don't know what she's getting out of that, but for me it's just more important to just feel like I'm qualified to pursue my dreams after I leave APU.
Yeah, totally. Like, if your entire college, even if you get the piece of paper, if you bribed your way to the top and finished, or I don't know what she's doing. Maybe she actually passed these classes. But
well, she ended up apologizing for saying that because she got a lot of
flack.
Yeah,
I imagine.
Yeah.
But what's that degree worth at the end of the day? If that's how you got through it,
right?
What's that degree worth?
Yeah.
That's the thing that makes these degrees completely worthless. Is those people that just kind of skate through and they get the piece of paper but they didn't really earn it.
Right.
So
it is when you make it, guys.
It is.
You can go to.
That's why we're all here, sitting at this table right now,
staring at each other, talking about politics and stories and
Cheers.
It's like gone.
all of our
yes, a drawn cheers.
Yes.
I think this is a sign we're supposed to end.
Yeah, she's still in.
Yeah.
Well,
Any last notes?
College.
All right.
Nice.
We're wrapping.
Nice drinking hot chocolate with
Thanks
you.
for joining us.
thanks for joining us, you guys, and be sure to subscribe.
Let us know what you think. If this is a good format, let us know in the comments. And if there's something you want to see or something you want us to talk about, let us know. We'll look them over.
Yes.
Make sure you comment what your opinion is on this scandal and how
How does
conversation
it make you
is
feel?
shaping
how?
around it.
Yeah. Or are
Does it
you
make
one of
you-
those people that was bribed through college? I want to
Oh.
hear your side of it.
Scandalous.
You never know who's out there watching.
Okay.
Could be Lori Laughlin's daughter.
Man.
Right there.
All right, guys. That's a wrap.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.